Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Everybody, and
Gorgeous,
welcome to
gorgeous
today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. The action has already started. And no, that was never going to make it. Oh, they could break here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Cole Palmer could be standout here, Peter. We sometimes see him in a centre-forward position, but I like to see him play from the right side of attack, because that enables him then to be able to just drift inside on his left foot and then open up the pitch to see what he can...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Now the finish! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That was a given. It always was.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then, because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Sporting gain their reward with an early goal. He's shifting through the gears here. Simons. Oh, good-looking ball. Now he's off and running. Fran Garcia. Now it's Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai on a charge down the left. And they're back on the ball again. And here's Nunez. He's found a way through. He's had a shot! And he hits the net. They're level in a trice.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Gakpo at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Palmer was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Darwin. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Palmer. Gabriel Jesus might just make this. Xavi Simons. Palmer. Foot in. Sporting applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course, the returns can be terrific. Palmer, he's found a way through. And that was very necessary. Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Fran Garcia plays it short. Rodri. Palmer! Oh, it's come loose. Simons. Gabriel Jesus. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, and he's through the middle. Simons. Oh, that's neat. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Fabian Ruiz. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Anderson gets across to intercept that. Gabriel Jesus. Xavi Simons. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. They're urging him to shoot. Shapes to shoot! And it's a goal! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack.
Can he finish? He's got a goal! And they're at it again in double quick time. And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And we're off again. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, nicely intercepted. Xavi Simons. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Nunez is fouled. That carried quite a threat. Van der Ven spots it and intercepts. Gakpo, Akanji, De Roon.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now the breakaway. Gakpo. Now it's Gabriel. It's Gabriel Jesus! Goal! And the second half is off to a flyer.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Sporting appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And he cuts out the supply. Gakpo looking for the run. Simons. A heavy challenge. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Little pass back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, important interception. Palmer proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. De Vrij calmly anticipates. Threads one in. Oh, that's a fine interception. De Roon.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Fabian Ruiz.
Sporting are definitely going about this the right way.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Just about up to 75 minutes. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Szoboszlai!
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Palmer has been caught there, it's a foul.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So, time for
Gabby
changes
Simons.
on both sides, actually.
Number 18.
Looking to widen the gap even further here.
Number 21.
Szoboszlai!
Coming on the field. Number 8. Danny Olmo. Number 11. Wood. Number 9. Luca Bacchio. Substitution in progress.
Oh, well played. Fabian Ruiz. De Roon. Gabriel Jesus. Dani Olmo. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nunez. Big chance! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency.
Dani Olmo! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That has ended up in no man's land. Luca Bacchio, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Keeper's got good distance on that. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. It's an inviting looking ball, that.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh no, what has happened here? Hits one! And it's there! And surely that settles it. And it has to be said, an absolute gift. Oh, it's gone in!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one. And that's that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good. Darwin picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions